Alright guys, what is up? We're back, and today we're talking about a pretty serious topic, so there isn't going to be too many cutaways, too many stats I'm going to bring up, because I just wanted to give a sort of chat to you guys about something that's been grinding my gears lately. So I've seen some reports about people calling Joy Sunday, the actor in Wednesday who plays the antagonist, racist. So she's a black woman, and they're saying that because she played a black character in a show, where the black character was a villain and a bully and was kind of like the bad person in the show, people are saying that that goes against like a black narrative. People are saying that there's a problem in Hollywood where black people are always cast as the bad guy, as the bully, which doesn't exist. I personally think there's a problem where there isn't enough black villains because they're scared to make black people and people of color look bad because, they just don't want negative feedback like this. However, I think it's worked the other way where they're not cast as villains enough. But anyway, I digress. Back to my point. People are saying she's racist for taking that role. People have said that she's a disgrace to her family and to her ancestry and to her people because she played a black woman who was mean, a black woman who was bad. Because she played a character, basically. So this is where I have a real problem with this, because there's enough issues in Hollywood, there's enough representation issues where they don't cast black and people of color enough, they don't cast women enough in certain roles. There's enough issues like that we need to fight and we need to change, that we shouldn't go creating other issues on top of it, because then it just sidetracks from the things we actually need to fight and change. Why are we creating more issues? This show was a net positive. For all the issues that we see plague Hollywood, this show was a net positive because it had the main character was a woman who was Hispanic. It was a person of color who was a female, right? The antagonist, I won't say antagonist because she wasn't really the bad guy, but the mean bully in the show, played by Joy Sunday, is a black woman. So this show had great representation. This show was so good in its diversity of the casting, and it didn't seem like they were cast to tick a box either. It didn't feel like it was fake diversity where they clearly just, pluck out different people of different races and genders and what have you, just to make the show seem like it's not racist or sexist. This show didn't seem like that. It didn't seem fake. It seemed real in its casting. And I loved it. I thought it was cast so good. I thought the show was so good. It was great to see people of color, women of color, playing such diverse roles, playing such deep roles, great roles that weren't about, the girl trying to get the guy or any sort of racial issue. It was about real psychological, emotional stuff that I think we need to cast more people of color in. I think that was a problem that Hollywood had, and they're working to fix it. So why are we creating more problems? Why are we now saying that you can't cast a black person or a person of color as a villain because it goes against the stereotype, because it fits the narrative of them trying to make black people look bad? That's not the narrative that we need to worry about right now. We need to get people cast in those roles, and that's what Tim Burton did. So luckily, Joy Sunday has responded, and she said people don't get it. One, her character isn't really a bully. She's going to grow and evolve over season 2. And also, there is no problem with her playing a bad guy. There is no problem with her choosing what role she wants to play. And that should not mean she's a disgrace to her family or ancestry or to herself. That is disgraceful that people would say things like that. And I think it just really annoys me that there's enough problems plaguing Hollywood. Why do we need to go and create more? I think there's a really good quote where it says, eventually humans will get to the point where they will have no problems, right? There will be nothing threatening them in day-to-day life, that they will just create problems. They'll just pluck them out of thin air and make up problems because humans need problems to overcome. And I think there's some truthfulness to that, because look at this situation, for example. Wednesday was perfect. There was no diversity issue. There was no sexism issue. The show's story was amazing. There was nothing wrong with the show. It was a really good show. It broke the Netflix record, yet we have found a problem with it. And that really, really annoys me. I just do not understand where they're getting at with this. It really pissed me off. But anyways, what are your thoughts? Do you think Joy Sunday is racist? Or do you think it was her playing another great character in a great Netflix series? Let me know down below. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all on my next video. Thanks for watching.